My name is Jill McBryar. Our son is going to be graduating from Siskin Institute in June. He has a genetic disorder called XQ28, which affects his X chromosome, which sounds like a huge mouthful, and actually geneticists, they've named it, but they really don't understand all of the complications due to it. However, they do attribute his feeding, swallowing, and his sensory issues to that. What led us to the Institute was pretty much having the right conversation with the right people at the right time. When he was born, he had complications and was in the NICU for about 7 days. And so, that being first-time parents, that really was, nerve-wracking. Brought him home, and, he was hitting all those typical milestones that children hit. When it came to feeding, however, we really started seeing some issues with that and were really kind of concerned. We told the pediatrician, we talked to all of our friends, and they said, oh, don't worry, you have to feed kids, 100 times before they transition, to table food or baby food. We tried 500 times, it seemed like, and it just something wasn't clicking. And so, we went back to the pediatrician, and he referred us to this person, to that person, and so that's what led us here. He was diagnosed with a feeding or a sensory disorder, and so we got involved with TEIS, which then led us to Siskin Institute. Noah Star has been here for 3.5 years. He started part-time and then transitioned to full-time. That was an experience for all of us, but it is something that we cannot put into words. It's really hard to explain the effect that it's had not only on Noah, his well-being and his health, but just the health and well-being of our family. And that's one thing that we really, really appreciate about Siskin is they look at the entire family and really make sure that the entire family is, on the right track and doing the best and making their child the most successful. Going back to Noah's feeding issues, it was so defined or so, aggressive that he could be sitting across the room and watch somebody eat something that he didn't like the color, the smell, or the texture of, and he would make himself vomit. And so, obviously there's an issue there. Now we can sit down at any restaurant and we can actually order off the kids' menu, which was a huge, huge success for us. We got really excited about that the first time we ever did that. But we learned to, celebrate those small little steps, and that's really important, and Siskin definitely has helped us do that. Noah will be transitioning to kindergarten next year, so we're really sad to go. But we know that the skills and the help and support that we've received here has laid the foundation so that Noah is going to be the most successful Noah can be.